So whole day they move. And in the evening again we have a feedback session. Try to know how. The first thing that they say, let me say, because I was instrumentally designing this program, I must have participated around 30 programs. They say, sir, another 2 minutes. Okay, sir, I'll stop it here. After this, I'll stop it. They say the first thing that we will do, whenever now our spouses will come to the plant, neither will note them with some of the things which have been done, or when they come back, we will not ask them that these are the things pending. First, I'll offer him a cup of tea, and I'll talk to him in a nice manner, and later after he has his dinner, I'll have all the programs. That's the sort of programs we have. Sir, I'm sorry for your... Some of the facilities usually provide even after superannuation. These are some of the things which we do for our young minds, so that we keep them professionally engaged. This technology, hub and other things. This is where I get money. And one more thing. Please, all my colleagues, senior professionals sitting here, and the young minds, this should be the challenge for the future faculty. If you really want to have a robust working environment where people will contribute immensely to the organization cause, you must have this hand-holding, what is the mentoring system. People should groom up their youngsters, they should feel minded, which doesn't happen. A learning environment, innovation and creativity, without that organization will not survive. And leadership is not at the top. Please create, with emphasis again, create leaders at all levels, not confined to the executive or non-executive. Wherever he is, he must be a leader. Along with that, he is also a follower of someone. And this talent acquisition and retention, that is subject for itself. And last but not the least, whatever performance management system, whatever recognition system we are going to have, introduce or experience, it must be transparent, and it must be exponentially, and it must hold good for everyone of us who are there. Thank you very much for giving me patient listening. Thank you for your time and your attention.
MI, the guest of honor, esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor G. Subramanian Garu, other dignitaries of the dais, Sri M. Rao Garu, the founder of Visakhapatnam chapter, our Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor D. Narayan Garu, and other distinguished HR veterans and academicians, our institutional heads of Geetham University, and other dignitaries, invitees, delegates, press and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to one and all. It gives me immense pleasure to present a very brief report about the conference, the 30th Annual National Conference of NIPM, on the theme of Strategic Human Resources for Sustainable Competitiveness, was inaugurated on 8th December 2011 by distinguished chief guest Dr. Anil Khandelwal and esteemed Dr. S. Chandrasekhar, Vice President HR IBM, Bangalore, has delivered his keynote address. We have technical sessions on 9th and 10th, about 9 technical sessions, and in those technical sessions we have invited 30 learned speakers from across the industry. Out of 30, we were able to bring 29 except one. All the people have honored our invitation to come here and deliver their experiences. And we have about 550 delegates across the industry from public sector and private sector. We have delegates about 160 from private sector, another 150 from public sector, and the rest of them are academicians and students. And I believe that all the delegates would have experienced a fruitful information about various topics and sub-themes discussed in various sessions. It's my bounden duty to express my gratitude to all those who have participated and also supported this mega event. I express my heartfelt thanks to the National Council of NIPM for giving us an opportunity to host this particular 30th Annual National Conference of NIPM. And also, I thank NIPM Visakha chapter and all the members for their active participation. And I also thank Dr. MVS Murthy Garu, President of Geetham University, who has given us a support since last 6 months and directed all the offices of the Geetham Society and University to extend whatever the support is required to make this NIPM National Conference a grand success. And we wholeheartedly, on behalf of NIPM chapter, thank Dr. MVS Murthy Garu and our Geetham University Vice Chancellor Professor G. Subramanian Garu for their continuous support for making this a grand success. I also express my sincere gratitude to all the sponsors. My secretary will list out. I'm giving a general expression of my gratitude to all the sponsors and the organizations who have deputed delegates and the speakers who have spared their valuable time in all the technical sessions of this conference. I am also thankful to all the NIPM Visakha chapter executive committee and members for their active involvement in the conference. I thank Geetham Society Engineering Office for allowing us to utilize the services available within the campus. My heartfelt thanks to all my gym faculty, supporting staff, student volunteers, those who made it a grand success of this 30th annual meeting. We also thank press and electronic media for their wide coverage for the benefit of HR professionals in particular, in general to the general public, those who could not make it to attend this particular conference. My sincere thanks to Srimati Dr. Purendra Garu for accepting our invitation to be here as a chief guest for this valedictory function, and also our thanks to Padma Shri Pritam Singh Garu for accepting our invitation to be here as a guest of honor for this valedictory function, and also to our Vice Chancellor G. Subramanian Garu for accepting our invitation to be here in the valedictory function. With this brief note, I thank you one and all for giving us an opportunity and also making this event a grand success. Thank you. Thank you.
K. Sivaramakrishna to felicitate Sri YPS Kanva, Honorary General Secretary, NIPM, as a mark of our respect.
Dr. Pritam Singh, Professor Subramanian, Vice Chancellor of the University, Mr. Somesh Dasgupta, the National Vice President NIPM, Dr. P.K. Sahu, Vice President NIPM Central Sector, Professor K. Sivaramakrishna, Conference Convener, Dean and Principal of the Geetam University, Mr. Muralidhar Rao, Secretary NIPM Vice Chapter, distinguished guests, NIPMs and friends. It could not have been a better finale in this conference to have one of the youth icons and role models in the country to be presiding over this function. Madam, in this country, you are seen as one of the most dynamic parliamentarian, reflecting the youth and energy of this country. And in fact, we feel honored by your presence in this particular program. The subject of this conference is very apt and contemporary, and during the last 2.5 days, there have been quite a lot of interactions, deliberations by the management experts, academicians, practicing managers, and the participants, which has added value to the conference. I am really thankful to all of those who have significantly contributed to the improvement, to the value addition in this conference. NIPM is one of the oldest, perhaps the oldest HR body in the country, with more than 10,000 corporate members and spread over 52 chapters all over the country. It is a vast network. It brings the HR fraternity together and imparts their value so that they can transfer it to the people in general. This year we have introduced one of the main events is NIPM Quiz, another event which we introduced, in which the first prize was 1.5 lakh rupees, and second prize 1 lakh rupees, and third was 50,000 rupees for the management students from all over the country. There is a keen contest among the top institutes in the country, and finally we have been able to declare the results yesterday. Also, one of the significant improvements in this conference has been the participation by our colleagues, friends from Sri Lanka. There are 6 delegates from Sri Lanka who came here to participate in this conference. And we have decided that we would have an exchange program with Sri Lankan teams so that our people can go there and they can come here in the subsequent conferences as well. Surely HR has a great responsibility today in the changing era of this country. India is endowed with tremendous natural demographic advantage in the global scenario today. The cardinal task before us, therefore, is to capitalize on that. And that is only possible if we are able to improve the quality of our education, quality of our services through HR, and the HR fraternity, therefore, has a greater and the most important responsibility in this direction. It is in this regard that this conference is significant, and the presence of the Honourable Minister is evaluated to this. I thank you one and all for being present here. Thank you.
Kumar Sahu, Regional Vice President and IPM, to address the gathering.
Honorable Dr. D. Purandasari, Minister of State, HRD, Government of India, respected Padma Shri Dr. Pritam Singh, Director General IMI, Mr. Somesh Das Gupta, National Vice President, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, past national presidents, LC members, members of NIPM, delegates, ladies and gentlemen. We got this opportunity after about 12 years to conduct a national conference at Central Region, and we have done this. Every good thing also comes to an end, so this wonderful conference. In the inaugural session, Professor Sivaram Krishnan had mentioned 3 goals of the conference. 1, improving knowledge, and 2, networking, that is making friends who will be very helpful in our professional endeavor, and 3rd is relax, enjoy. I'm sure we have all got during this conference, and in the last session, Melissa topped it with why this Polari presentation, confluencing with the theory and the enjoyment. And this conference which is a confluence of intellectual minds. It's a time for introspection. But after this introspection, we are on routine work, routine job, same work with a new thinking where we can contribute, add to our work. And the journey again goes as some of the speakers told, that the ambitious journey of HR professionals to become CEOs, dream for CEOs. Okay, definitely we will be achieving that, but probably we have to stick to very simple virtue, which is very difficult to trade upon. That is ethics and values. That's what the world needs today, the society needs today, for the purpose for which we have come, and we are very fortunate few if you compare with the whole population of this country. We have to be a leader in this, and definitely we will be successful in our profession, our companies will be successful, and our great mother India will be definitely successful and will be at the top of the world. The big events happens with the cooperation of many, apart from National Council members and National Council office. I will definitely take some special names who have never come front, but I have seen them working. Very few names will not take more than half a minute, but it's very big difference in their lives. Professor Ramesh, Mr. Devasisre, Professor S. Paro, Mr. S. Vijay Kumar, Mr. V. Bhaskar Srinivas, Mr. Muralidhar Anand, and Professor Sivaram Krishna. Yes, thank you very much, everyone. Let's make difference to this country after enjoying this conference.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I invite Ms. Rohita Amadapala, Vice President, Institute of Personnel Management, Sri Lanka, to share her views with us on this occasion.
Good afternoon. Dr. D. Purandeshwari, Minister of State, HRD, Government of India, distinguished invitees, members of the head table, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to address this august gathering, being a member of Institute of Personnel Management, Sri Lanka. We are glad that we got this opportunity from NITM India as a program, exchange Sri Lanka, NITM India and ITM Sri Lanka exchange program, which we started in 2004. This was started during your past president, Sri Pathak Chatterjee's time, when he was the national president of NITM, and subsequently we got the opportunity to have this only for two occasions. And I'm glad that Yash, your General Secretary, Yash Khanwar, has taken the initiative to re-establish this once again, and as a result, 6 members from delegation from Sri Lanka could make it a success and attend this conference, national conference this time. And believe me, this is a world-class conference. To me, this is a world-class. In appreciation of our, to express our sincere gratitude to NITM India, now I take pleasure in presenting a small token from ITM Sri Lanka to your General Secretary, Mr. Khanwar, and I take pleasure in inviting him to accept this on our behalf.
Mr. Rohit Amrapala. Now I invite Mr. Manoj Paranjupe, GMHR IR Administration, Deepak Fertilizers and Petrochemical Corporation, Raigad, to say a few words on this occasion.
This comes as a surprise. It's a great honor to be present at this place and say a few words on this occasion. Let me thank the authorities and the organizers over here for giving us a chance to attend this program, which was, as our Sri Lankan colleague said, really a top class and a world class program. There were surely good learnings, understandings, and new avenues to be learned around. But at the outset, let me also say that we at Raigad chapter and as a vice chairman of the chapter are going to organize a program in Lonavala for Western Region Conference in April 20 and 21st, 2012. So with these few words, thank you very much for giving this opportunity, and I take care of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your feedback. Ladies and gentlemen, I take pride in introducing a versatile scholar, a prudent administrator, and a recipient of Best Teacher Award for the year 2002 from Government of
I may be excused, but I may be excused.
Thanks.
Good evening, every one of you.
I hope you'll excuse me, sir. I request Mr. Somesh Das Gupta to felicitate our Vice Chancellor, Professor G. Subramanian.
India. Respected guest of honor, Padma Shri Dr. Pritam Singh, Director General of IMI, New Delhi. Respected Sri Somesh Das Gupta, National Vice President, NITM. Professor Sivaramakrishna, Convener, Organizing Committee. Other most distinguished guests on the dais, distinguished delegates and respected invitees, press and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Geetam, I deem it a privilege to participate in the valedictory function of NIPM 30th Annual Conference. We are fortunate to have among us the most respected Minister of State HRD, Dr. D. Purandareswari, as the chief guest of this valedictory function. Being a minister from HRD addressing HR professionals is very, very touching our heart. We are greatly delighted and proud of your gracious presence here today. We extend a warm welcome to Geetam campus. On this solemn occasion, it is my pleasant duty to present a brief capsule about Geetam University. Geetam, Gandhi Institute of Technology and Management, all first letters, that is Geetam, it is popularly known as Geetam, was founded over 3 decades ago by a group of eminent intellectuals under the leadership of Dr. M.B.V.S. Murthy. In 2007, it is declared as deemed to be university under Section 3 of UGC Act 1956. The university at present has 2 picturesque campuses at Visakhapatnam and Hyderabad, spread over 100 acres each. The campuses are endowed with the state-of-the-art infrastructure and well-equipped laboratories, together with excellent student support facilities. With a multidisciplinary approach, the university has been offering 106 UG, PG and doctoral programs in diverse disciplines such as technology, science, pharmacy, management, international business and architecture. The university provides a high-quality educational experience to the students in diverse learning environment, particularly promoting appropriate values that prepare them to lead lives of personal integrity and civic responsibility in a global society. The main strength of this university is its highly qualified and committed faculty numbering over 670 and over 12,000 students pursuing various programs at both the campuses. The university has been focusing on research and consultancy activities with the main objective of building a fine tradition of exemplary scholarship and groundbreaking research in order to position the university on par with the global universities. Recognizing the holistic education that the university is imparting, the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India, declared and also ranked Geetham as A category university among the universities of its kind. After evaluating the functioning of the university against stringent criteria, the National Assessment and Accreditation Council has accredited the university with A grade. This tribute is symbolic of the university's concern to maintain high standards in quality teaching, research and consultancy. I am extremely happy to see that a good number of HR professionals from highly reputed organizations across the country have come together to a platform to discuss and debate various aspects of human resource management. The outcome of this conference, I hope, will be of utmost importance to the industrial establishments to meet the challenges being faced by them from time to time. I hope and trust that the deliberations and the inferences drawn will also be helpful not only to the HR professionals and also to the academicians, researchers, policymakers, and so on and so forth in many ways. I express my sincere thanks to NIPM for giving us an opportunity to host a great conference of this magnitude. I would like to, particularly on this occasion, appreciate the sincere and committed efforts made by my distinguished colleague, Professor K. Sivaramakrishna, and his associates who organized this conference so meticulously by creating a good atmosphere for the fruitful discussions. Before I conclude, I once again express my sincere thanks to Dr. Purandareswari, Honorable Minister of State, HRD, Government of India, making it us very possible and also sparing her valuable time. Thank you and thank you.